projects that are sometimes been agreed, signed in the books for several years, but they're still sitting in the books of the ministry as commitment. Some are as far back as 6 years and 5 years. I want to ask the minister if he has any plan of, reviewing those projects and taking them off from the books of the ministry so that the commitment of the ministry or the obligation of the ministry will reduce. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister. And what is project we can take off our books to make sure we are dealing with the right numbers. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Samson Ahi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the minister has just told us that the debt of over 21 billion excludes interest on the debt, which he claims sometimes ranges over 50% on the debt. I want to find out from the minister, is there a way to find out or to ensure that officials, technical people whose negligence has resulted into this huge interest payment will be punished? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Minister.
Any minister, because roads are critical for everything we do. So, yes, you are right. If it is proven that any body negligently caused an expenditure which we shouldn't have been paying, the laws exist for that person to be punished. But that is not for me to determine currently, because I do not have any evidence of anybody, based on these answers I provided, about anybody being negligent in the numbers I mentioned. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Available leader, you hold on. So you are now available leader. So I'll give you the last slot. Yes, let me go to Okre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just need some clarity. The Honourable Minister indicated that the outstanding debt and commitments ranges from 2018 to 2024. Is the Honourable Minister telling us that before this year, all the commitment that is stated, our 100 billion, if I heard him right, we don't have commitment from 2016 to 2017 in addition? And is he saying that within the debt, there's no carry forward debt from 2016 and 2017? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, that is a good question.
Honorable members, please, let's listen to the minister, please.
On record, the commitment up to January 2017 was about 17 billion Ghana cedi. And the former minister, former colleague, Honorable Makwat Atas, stood at the same place and made us aware that as of the time NDC was leaving power in January 2017, the total commitment was 17 billion. That compared to over 105 billion today. So you can see the contrast. Indeed, the debt as of 2017 January was about 3.5 billion. That compared to 21 billion today. You can see the contrast. There's something wrong with the way we contract. This debt is not sustainable. We need to do something as a house as to how we contract. So it is not about blaming any government, but the point is that I'm saying that what we paid, the 2018 is the cut-off date. It means that the debt up to 2018 have been cleared, according to the data. What we are dealing with is 2018 and to this time. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Kabiru.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, a follow-up to the question on interest on the back of the principal. The minister mentioned that we have about 21,260,217 Ghana cedi 50 pesos as the outstanding debt, or if you like, principal of all government contracts between 2017 and 2024.
A good way of writing contracts. But Mr. Speaker, when we get there, we'll discuss that.
Well. Yes, my brother, Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to find out from the minister whether you will consider constituting a proper audit team to look into these debts as to whether these debts are really genuine. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, during the budget hearing of my ministry with the Ministry of Finance, they've already signaled that they may want to take a second look at the figures to be sure that they are not overpaying. Why did he say that, Mr. Speaker? It is not uncommon for a road project to be awarded with the source of funding for, let's say, road fund. Somewhere down the road, the contractor decides that they should change the funding source to GOG. There's no clear way of road fund knowing whether that certificate has been honored because of the rush in getting projects started without proper packaging of the project. On this project, for instance, the understanding is that we were in a hurry to do the bypasses on the Accra-Kumasi road. And instead of doing a proper study, somebody flew a drone over the alignment and contracted. The contractor got to the site and realized that there were galamsey pits under the cocoa trees. So the variation is coming as a result of some people failing to do due diligence and packaging and doing proper costing. That is what has resulted into this. So I hope my colleague who asked the question will know that sometimes it is as a result of negligence in terms of packaging of projects. And I am determined that we shall do whatever it takes to minimize the unnecessary variation on the projects that we undertake going forward.
Lastly, the Leader of the House.
Mr. Speaker, mine is not a follow-up question, but listening to the Minister, on several occasions, he has asked for the House to assist him to get a sense of direction, what to do about the problems that he has encountered in the road sector that he has highlighted in his various answers based on the questions that have been asked. And so, Mr. Speaker, I think that